Hi, this is Gerald Brents with Coach Mike Hughes playing on West Wolves. Coach, a tremendous win against North Mesquite Friday night over at Memorial Stadium. All three phases of the game, you played pretty well.
Well, you know, after the Arlington-Martin game, we were able to bounce back against South Garland. We showed we could come back after a loss, and I was pleased with the way the guys came back after a win over South Garland. So I was pleased with the game. Defensively, probably had our best game that we've had in a while. Offensively, we've got to eliminate the mistakes and turnovers, finish off drives, but overall I was pleased with the game.
It was a great environment. We got a little weather, came in on you. Got some rain. Everybody appreciated that on the road. And these non-district games, there's a lot goes into it. Travel, weather, you got a little adversity, you have to deal with. It all plays into the game, doesn't it?
Well, I'm certainly not going to complain about any rain right now, but yeah, it's when we talked to our guys about handling adversity, and it affected us a little bit on offense, but it affected them too. So they had 4 turnovers, we had 3 turnovers, so that's one of the things that you had to battle when certainly in weather conditions like we had Friday night.
Defense was very impressive overall. Had some outstanding efforts by some of your players.
Well, defensively, North Mesquite had been averaging over 40 points a game, over 400 yards of offense. I believe we held them to 125 yards of offense. Outstanding defensive game. Our guys are buying into what we're doing now, and I thought we gave up one big play on the pass. But I thought overall we played our best defensive game that we've played in a while. Outstanding players. Our players of the game were Bryce Cottrell, Jordan Robinson, Mike Mitchell, Davis Rusky, and Grant Cooper.
And then on offense, you had some big plays, controlled the line of scrimmage, it looked like.
I thought we played well on offense. We've just, we fumbled the ball, I believe, 2 times, had a pick. We've got to eliminate those turnovers. But that's one of the things you battle when it's raining. And our back, Carlos Wiggins, who's really been a receiver for us the last couple of years, we just got to take care of the ball there, and that will come. That's one of the things we've got to work out in practice. But overall, I thought we played better on offense, and that's what we want to do, keep getting better every week.
And then in the kicking game, you had some big plays there too. And as you move forward now, we get into district play. We'll talk about that here in just a few minutes. Kicking game more and more important every week.
Well, that's something that we work on every day. We work on a phase of our kicking game, and to be good or be successful in this district, you've got to be strong in all 3 phases, and you can't put the kicking game aside. You've got to work on it. It's going to be huge in the district race.
Yeah, that's one thing. The fans here, coaches talking about the kicking game at all level, pro, college, high school, and usually the coach. It's any close game, the coaches are going to start talking about the kicking game eventually. But a lot of times, it's not necessarily making big plays, it's just preventing big plays against you. Isn't that correct?
Yeah, being sound in all phases of the kicking game. I thought we had the kickoff return that Carlos had the other night. I thought was a turning point in the game. But, in a game like that, there's going to be 5 or 6 key plays in the game, and you never know if it's going to be offensively, defensively, or kicking game. So you've got to work on that phase of the game just as much as you do the other phases. So it's critical.
All right, well, let's take a look at some of these highlights.
Little zone read down there inside the red zone. Nice play by Bryce Cottrell. Had an outstanding game. I believe he had about 8 solo tackles, 7 assists. This is a kickoff return by Carlos. Outstanding job of making people miss.
That play seemed to really kind of set the tone.
It did, and I was giving him a hard time here about not finishing that off. He needs to score on that. It's a little sweep off 2 back. Good job by our offensive line of zoning up and lead back with a good block there, but run a little 2 back now to give us a little more pop on the run game. Here's them running the same play. We shut it down here. Outstanding play by Mike Mitchell. Sacked by Ika Gigi there. We were able to get good pressure. The tackles, they were single blocked, and we were able to get good pressure. Here's another. This is our young back, Austin Anderson, a sophomore running back that has a very bright future. He's been playing well of late. Probably see him get the ball a few more times. Nice job of Carson busting pocket here and making a play, what we call extending the play, turning a positive into what could have been a negative play. Here we go back to one back. Put on a little draw here. We knew they were going to be in two-man down in this situation, dropping, and I thought it was a good job of Carson making a play here. They try to run the power. We spill it to the outside backer. Another big play by Mike Mitchell. They run the GT. We run it down but from the backside. Good play by Bryce Cottrell. Here they go with a sweep again, spreading it out. Can't score when you're running east and west. Good job on our fits here. Everybody running to the ball. Here again, we were able to get good pressure. Good job by Bryce Cottrell again. Big hit on the quarterback. Here's our zone read. Outstanding run. Carlos Wiggins was able to plant, actually busted out the backside, being able to cut on a dime. The little scheme we put in, we like to run the trap, but we changed it a little bit against these guys because of the defense. We called it fold. Good job by the line there. Here Carson pulls out the zone read out the backside and is able to get it in the end zone. Good job of reading the defense and making a big play there. Another outstanding play by our defense. If you're able to stop the run, you've got a chance to be successful in this district, and we were really pleased with the way we were able to stop the run the other night. That's what they want to do, and we were able to stop that. Here we come with a blitz, definite passing situation. We heated up a little bit, get the pick. Jake Watka on the pick here. Big play, one of the 4 turnovers we got that turned into big plays for us. High snap. Again, we've got a blitz on. Big play here. And I believe that was Blair Edwards on the fumble recovery. They run the zone, try to throw it out, get it out in the flat right now. Another big play by Mitchell and Cottrell. Here we come with some pressure again. They try to run a little read play, sweep read play, and we're able to shut it down. They go with a sprint out here, get some pressure on the quarterback. Grant Cooper makes a pick, makes a big play, getting positive yardage here on the return. Here we go with a fold again. Carlos busted out the backside. You always like those running backs that can make an offensive lineman look good, make cuts like that. Here we go with the GT. Another outstanding run. Good job by the O-line. The O-line really played well the other night. They go with the zone lead here, and I believe that was Jordan Robinson on that play. Jordan really played an outstanding defensive game as well.
Okay, so it's time to go here. 8-5A, toughest district in the country, in my opinion, and Plano West at the Louisville Farmers, right there at Louisville High School. And tell us about the Farmers.
Well, you know, you hear some debate over what are the toughest district from top to bottom. Without a doubt, District 8-5A is the toughest. But the Farmers, they're going to spread it out 2 by 2. They've got a big, strong back. They like to back him up, handing the ball in the zone read. They throw the bubbles, the pops. If you load up the box, they got a lot of overall team speed. So they on defensively, they're a 3-4 defense. They're in a 2 shell. They're not going to give up the big play. They're going to make you drive the ball down the field, and they do an outstanding job over there. So it's going to be a huge game for us.
Okay, Friday night, Plano West at Louisville, 7:30 start over at Louisville High School. And, Coach, we'll see you again next week.
All right.